The mask meeting that took center stage in Branson last night ended with an indefinite extension of the mandate. Good evening, I'm Heather Lewis.
Good to have you along here at 6 tonight. I'm David Oliver. Tensions were pretty high, in fact, and so high that an official of Cox Health had to be escorted by police to his car after the meeting. Color 10's Jacob Blunt is joining us live now in Branson with the story tonight. What happened, Jacob?
Well, Heather and David, I wasn't there when the incident took place, but the president of Cox Medical Center Branson, William Mahoney, posted on his Facebook that an individual tried to block him from exiting City Hall after the meeting last night. Mahoney was one of several medical professionals asked to give a staff report to the Branson Board of Aldermen when deciding on extending the city's mask mandate.
The data shows that masking works. Our local data shows it curtails the spread of COVID. It is the best thing we can do, along with physically distancing.
After the meeting adjourned last night,
6 Aldermen present, yes 6.
Mahoney posted on Facebook saying as he was leaving, an individual jumped in front of me and blocked the door and said, "How did you like what we did to you tonight? Publicly calling you out." Branson policemen told him to back off and let me out. In the post, Mahoney said the individual was referencing public lies against himself that were said by an organized group at last night's alderman meeting. While some people spoke only of their opposition to masking, others did reference Mahoney by name.
William Mahoney, President and CEO of Cox. However, according to Missouri Division of Professional Registration and from his own words, he does not hold any type of medical license. He is not qualified to prescribe a medical device.
William Mahoney said, "This is a mask. It won't hurt you. If you don't wear it, there could be negative effects on people. Take the risk, wear it, and be a little inconvenienced." However, there are many more qualified professionals who contradict Mr. Mahoney's statement.
Color 10 reached out to Branson PD today about the post, and they responded, yes. A Branson police officer escorted Mr. Mahoney out of City Hall after the board meeting. There was a group of citizens who were standing around the front doors. There was a brief verbal exchange between one of the men who was in Mr. Mahoney's path, but nobody was detained or arrested. Mahoney's post went on to say that even though he wasn't thrilled by the guy trying to intimidate him or by the false statements made, that he would pray that they might feel compelled to realize their actions were inappropriate and repent. Reporting live from Branson, this is Jacob Blunt, Ozarks First.